Matthew Stuckey here from Verity Baptist Church Manila and Verity Baptist Church Pampanga, and I just want to make a quick video updating you on the upcoming missions trip that's coming up next month in February. And so we're really excited about this. This is our third annual missions trip, and I'll have really detailed information coming up in the next week or two of exact meeting times and things such as that. This video is meant to give you a general overview and to just remind you about this event, motivate you to buy that ticket if you haven't done that yet and you're kind of on the fence about it, and so that you can come and ask me any questions if you have anything. And so I'll just give you a quick overview of the events that are going on. And so our services are going to be in the Bayview Park Hotel during that week. We're going to have a Wednesday night service, and we're going to have 2 Sunday services back to back, and we'll do baptisms on that Sunday right afterwards. Now, Bayview Park Hotel is an awesome hotel. They've done a great job hosting us the last couple of years. We started our church in Bayview Park Hotel, and so we're really happy with their services. Very friendly, it's great, and that's where we're going to have our services. And if you want to try to stay at the Bayview Park Hotel, you're welcome to do that. But also there's a ton of hotels nearby. There's a ton of Airbnbs nearby. This is the tourist area of the Philippines. And so you can find plenty of hotels that are in a walking distance. 5 minutes away, 10-minute walk. There's like 25 different hotels or 30 different hotels. There's so many Airbnbs nearby in these massive condos. And so, if you're not able to stay at Bayview, you can stay at one of the nearby hotels, no problem. And so we're going to have the services right there, though. And soul winning is just about a 5-minute walk from the Bayview Park Hotel, down to where we're meeting in Rizal Park, for our days. Now, let me just say that if you want to get baptized, please let me know ahead of time. Give me a heads up about that, because for the baptisms, we have to actually pay per baptism, and we have a limited amount of people. We have a limited amount of time, so we got to know ahead of time who wants to get baptized. And so, if you want to get baptized, absolutely. We'll do that. We just need to know ahead of time. So you can message me here, message me on Facebook, or let me know at the beginning of the missions trip so we can plan for that. And so that's going to be on Sunday right after the services there in the Bayview Park Hotel. For soul winning, we have 3 main ideas and 3 main strategies. Our number 1 strategy is meeting in Rizal Park, and that's where we're going to have most of the soul winners. Rizal Park, or Luneta Park, is a massive tourist area, massive park, and especially as you get to the afternoon, it is just packed with people. We'll probably start soul winning a little bit later than maybe people are used to for soul winning at events such as this, because quite honestly, you're probably only going to have the energy to go out soul winning for about 4 hours, and there's less people in Rizal Park in the morning, so we'll probably meet a little bit later, and then you'll kind of take your lunch mid-afternoon for your break, and then to maximize the time, but we'll have that in a later video, the exact details. And so we're going to meet in Rizal Park in the mornings, and also 15 minutes away from Rizal Park, 15-minute walk, is the Intramuros area. And Intramuros is kind of the college campus. And so Intramuros is a great area, especially because, everybody is fluent in English in the Intramuros area because they're in the college system. The schools teach in English and things such as that. And they speak English even if they're a little bit shy too. You do have to slow down your presentations a little bit. You do have to make sure they're understanding, because they might be very agreeable with you to try to be polite. It doesn't necessarily mean they understand everything you're saying. So make sure, as much as we want to get as many people saved as possible, we're not just trying to pray prayers with people. Make sure they get it. And in Rizal Park, pretty much everyone speaks English as well, but they might have a little bit more trouble with English or be a little bit more shy too, because they might not speak it on a regular basis. And so you can still get tons of people saved in Rizal Park, even if all you speak is English. But the reason why we're kind of splitting up those areas is that Intramuros is probably a little bit more receptive, and there's no language barrier whatsoever, and people can have confidence and boldness. And so we'll kind of meet at Rizal Park in the mornings, and then we'll send a group down to the Intramuros area to go soul winning there, and the rest of us will stay in the Rizal Park area. Now, outside of that, though, something we kind of opened up last year, but we're really going to open up this year, is the opportunity to preach in the schools. Now, for us as a church, our church is located in Pasig, Metro Manila, so we have approval to preach at the schools in Pasig, but you have to go to each individual city to get approval. And so we're going to try to secure approval in a few other areas that are outside of where our normal church services are, especially for the missions trip. Now, the way this is going to work is that people are going to have to kind of be self-motivated to meet in small groups and get a grab card of their location, because it's just going to be too difficult to try to arrange everything and things such as that. So we'll give you the approval letter we have, And when you go to the schools, some schools might let you in to preach immediately. Some might say, hey, come back tomorrow. Or some might say, our schedule's too busy. We can't have you in. And so it's going to kind of depend on the school. We will try to secure, some big schools where we can send a lot of people to preach there. This is a great opportunity, and people find it really exciting preaching in the schools. But, we'll see. We'll do the best we can. We can't guarantee, because it's going to be kind of too hard to plan out for tons of different people. We don't know how many people are going to be showing up for the missions trip. There's so many people that are, and so many like-minded events, like-minded churches are hosting events. And so we might not have as many people, I'm not sure, or we might have more, because we've had more than I expected the last couple years. So we'll see. And so that's our third strategy when it comes to soul winning. And so for that, though, just kind of plan on having a small group that you meet up with early in the morning. We'll give you the approval letter, but then you might have to be self-motivated to go to the school and see if you can get in there to preach. And so those are kind of the general outlines. Just let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any concerns or anything. You're welcome to message me on Facebook, here on YouTube. Email me at vbcmanila@gmail.com. You're also welcome to email the Verity Baptist email, info@veritybaptist.com. I can respond on there as well. I'll see the email and things such as that. And so let me know if you have any questions. We're just excited about this event. I know we got a lot of people coming from Verity Baptist. We got people coming from Verity Baptist Fresno. And we got people coming from a lot of different like-minded and IFB churches in the U.S. And so we're excited to have all of them. Everyone who's a bona fide soul winner is welcome to come. We're glad to have you. We're going to have a great time, get lots of people saved. And kind of one of the big goals for you personally is that you get really zealous and fired up again about soul winning, because it's so receptive here. And you go back to your hometown and you take that zeal with you. And you just, whether you're in a really unreceptive area or a receptive area, that you just take that zeal back to try to build up that local church you have, because soul winning is valuable everywhere in the world, not just here in the Philippines. Even if it's more difficult in the area you live in, it's extremely important. That's the area God puts you in to reach. So we want you to take that zeal back. We want you to have a great time. And so just let me know if you have any questions. We're excited. We believe this is going to be the best missions trip we've had, our third annual missions trip here in Manila. Thank you, and God bless.